What about Adult Swim?
Oh yeah, home movies and Moral Oral are some of my favorite shows. Notice how I excluded Rick and
My,
Morty.
my favorite's the Venture Brothers.
Oh yeah, I've seen a bit of that. That's a brilliant superhero parody. Well, it's like
The
superhero Scooby Doo,
Monarchs.
Johnny Quest parody, I guess.
I like the Monarch, the guy who's obsessed with butterflies.
And I like how the sovereign was David Bowie. Is like, hello, I'm David Bowie. And then, like the guy voiced by Patrick Warburton, he's like David Bowie. Oh, I can't do that impression. Yeah, something about David Bowie being a supervillain is kind of funny. And he had like those Iggy Pop and Klaus Nomi as his henchmen. That's just fucking great.
And that fucking Klaus guy, what the
Uh,
fuck?
you ever see any of his stuff, like Simple Man or
Yes.
like the Nomi song?
I saw one and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Fun fact, that was one of the first YouTube videos I've ever seen.
Did it make you cry?
Like, Simple Man got stuck in my head for like 3 days. He's a talented dude, I'm not gonna lie. He's really out there. I'm really surprised he did not get bigger.
Sometimes you can go too weird.
No, there's no such thing.
Did you see that picture I posted in the music group?
I didn't get a chance to. The reason why I'm so late, dude, is like, I one of my coworkers got fired from work, and well, it was a busy night, so we kind of had our workforce slimmed down a bit, meaning we had to put in more hours. So, yeah, fun.
Yay.
So I didn't get home till like 7:30, and then I like had to cook dinner. So. Hate cooking.
What the hell did you cook?
Warmed up chicken tenders and toast. I don't know if you have those in where you live, but yeah.
I don't think so. At least I haven't seen any. We had a potluck at work today, so I didn't eat dinner.
What's a potluck?
Where a bunch of people bring food
Oh.
and you all eat.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, we've all been kind of really low on morale, so. Said, fuck it, we're gonna have a potluck.
It just sounds like I'm a dumbass New Yorker. So, like potluck is terminology I'm not the most familiar with. So that was an educational experience. Oh, give me my sauce back. Thank you.
Also, my shower-proof ball raiser came today too, so yeah, excited about that.
Nice.
That was an experience. My wife looked at me when I told her I bought one. She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah."
You're like, why not? I'm worth it. She'd be like, yeah, you are.
I was scared I was gonna get freaking electrocuted or something.
Nah. You only
Wouldn't
get
that be a good
electrocuted
one?
if you just add more power. Ah. Fuck.
So I deleted Cyberpunk off my PS5.
You finally admitted it sucked.
No, I'm just gonna wait for the PS5 upgrade.
Oh.
And Final Fantasy VII Remake for the PS5 is coming out in June, so I could use the space.
Oh right, you're one of the lucky shits who actually has a PS5.
We're called the Beautiful People.
Beautiful.
The Beautiful People.
Beautiful people. What was that, Marilyn Manson?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know much about Manson. Well then, I just fucking died. Alright, stream's over.
Let's see.
Is this stream public? Yeah, it's public. Oh, maybe I should tweet it out.
Yes, I swear.
By the way, I love this game. I was really afraid the Bloodstar Beast would burn me out, but not really.
That's what she said.
And it's like, when do you find the solution to the Bloodstar Beast? I just slapped myself in the face for not thinking it sooner, because I really cheesed it afterwards. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker!
Oh, you still got the same suit on, eh?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
You still have the same suit on?
Yep. I'm getting shot at. Damn it.
They should make a suit where, like, your hat is like one of those old colonial wigs, you know, with the curls and everything.
Yeah. Dude,
And you
those are
wear,
so
like,
underrated.
the powdered face makeup with, like, the holes in the lipstick, and you're like...
I need to
You
learn
got,
how
like-
to do makeup and lipstick like Victorian era. Oh, I died. I don't want to make a character out of it.
like Jim Sterling.
No, I gotta make something different enough. You know, but I'd make that the composer character. I don't want to rip off Jim Sterling. It's bad enough people think I'm a bootleg Exo Paradigm gamer.
Oh dear!
Oh dear.
I made a meme out of that.
Not gonna lie, Jim Sterling doesn't look too bad with the powdered wig. And lipstick.
I like when he completely trashes things.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite. When he does those Jimquisitions.
Yep.
I fucking love those. And the Jim Impression. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. You ever heard of the game Deadly Premonition?
Yeah.
Jim Sterling does an entire playthrough of it, and it's like 6 videos long. Oh my god. I've watched the whole thing several times, and it is awesome. It's you would just have to see it. It's freaking amazing.
I'll look it up.
I've never been so hard.
I got my slashy sis back.
I'll send you the first episode, like on your Facebook Messenger or your Twitter Messenger or whatever.
My Twitter.com.
And then there's like 6 others.
Yeet, yeet. This game's still scary. Oh fuck! No, machine gunner. Oh crikey! Slipknot's real pissed off.
I was playing Days Gone earlier and got jumped by a fucking bear.
Nice.
I was pissed.
Yeah.
It's like, you motherfucker! Because Like, I was on my motorcycle just cruising around, and all of a sudden, oh my fucking... And all I have on me is my little sawed-off shotgun pistol thing, and that's not gonna kill that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because the animals in the game are, well, some of them are like mutated with the frickin' virus thing. Like, there's these giant wolves that just yank you right off your bike. And they take forever to kill. They're basically like the tweakers of the frickin', I don't know, animals. Game's got a good story so far, though.
It's good. Last thing you want is a game with a bad story.
I know, like, on a lot of the reviews for the game, a lot of people said the story was amazing, so that's what I'm going for.
Yeah. Too
But the
many people
gameplay's a lot.
underestimate the effect a good story can have on the gameplay. You know, you want level design that actually matters, you know, that has a purpose where every object and place can tell a story in itself. You know, like, it could be something like a corpse lying on the ground, and then you find out later the corpse has some type of, was like a character you were sent to hunt out for. Something like that. Something I always admired about Resident Evil 1, despite its really bad voice acting, you know?
Oh, you mean Barry? The best ever?
Yep. The best ever. Kinda funny that the remake tried to retcon that, where he says like, wow, another minute in there, you would fit nicely into a sandwich, and she's like, okay. But then like, Revelations 2 is like, it's like, as Claire Redfield, and Barry's daughter, just like in that game, and Claire was like, wow, another moment in there, I would've been a Claire sandwich, and then the daughter's like, he told you that story too? I love it when they embrace the past.
Here's a locket. It might be handy. Just about locked. It's too close. You're almost kills.
Jesus. That's god awful.
Oh my god.
It's brilliant.
He reminds me of one of the characters off South Park. I can't remember who it is. But it sounds just like him. I think it's the red-headed cop.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Randy.
No, Randy's too cool.
Yeah. Very cool.
When he gets the shit kicked out, he's like, hey, I didn't hear no fucking bell. I don't think that show will ever not be funny. They're always gonna find
I kind
something
of lost
to fuck
interest
with.
on it, like after season 21. But it's like, you know,
Oh, is that the one where it gets PC? Or is that the PC one?
Yeah, I think the PC principal says like, all right, it's like season 19 where they introduced him was fine, but it's like season 20 where it's like, where like, you know, the internet. It was like that internet story arc where like what was it, the Dutch guy who was like, just trying to like reveal all their internet history to everyone. Ugh, that was fucking insufferable.
I think one of my favorite ones is the one where Cartman's trying to take a shit, and he can't. So he's like, alright, you guys forced me to do this. I didn't want to do this. And you think he's going to pull a gun or something, but he puts a bow tie on his head, and then he goes and tries to take a shit in the girl's bathroom.
Oh, God.
love that episode. He's like trying to pinch one off. Oh. That was great. I'm still watching Archer though.
Is that show still going on?
No.
Uh,
It ended after I think 11 seasons, and I'm on season 5, I think.
did it like actually have an ending, or did it just get canceled like Venture Bros?
They ended it.
Alright, that's good.
Oh, Venture Brothers got canceled? I thought it was still going.
It got canceled. Like Adult Swim had a meeting. They all and they decided to cancel it. I fucking hate Adult Swim, dude. The guys running it are notorious jackanapes. You know. They're just like have a reputation for being a bunch of assholes. You know. It's like.
Sucks. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
I also like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and I also like,
I couldn't get into Aqua Teen Hunger Force. The humor just doesn't really do it for me.
I just like how random it is.
Yeah. Maybe it's a little too random for me. It's just like, I only really like the Shake character.
Oh, I love... My favorite's Carl, the next door neighbor.
Oh, is he like the New Jersey guy?
Hey, come over here! He's wearing the fucking sweatpants.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he's definitely the highlight of the show.
I also like Squidbillies, which that show ended.
Oh, fuck, dude.
That's got Unknown Henson as the voice of Early Kyler, the main character, and he's awesome. You ever heard of the show The Heart She Holler?
No. Any good?
That is a fucking weird ass funny show. It's kind of like Twin Peaks meets, like, I don't know, redneck, whatever. It's weird but funny.
You ever seen
Like,
Moral
there's an
World
episode.
on Adult Swim?
Yeah, once a long time ago. I can't remember much about it.
It's religious satire, you know. Where basically a hyper-religious kid just does all the wrong things, and like the town of Morrilton is just like, even though they're the ones preaching to him, they're really corrupt in their own ways, including the priest.
Dad, like, bang a bunch of hookers or something in an episode, or is that something else?
He never bangs hookers, although he does have an affair with, like, the coach, the male coach, despite him being a serious homophobe. He's kind of like Butter's dad.
I love Butters.
Because everyone knows it's Butters. That's me!
I love the episode where Cartman invites Butters over for a sleepover,
Yeah.
and then as a joke, frickin' Cartman puts Butters' dick in his mouth.
My
Takes the picture.
God. I remember that. I was cringing so hard. Oh, fuck! I missed.
And then Kyle tricks Cartman into showing the entire school the picture on the slide thing.
Yeah. Jesus.
I love that. Oh my god, I was laughing so hard. Or another one of my favorites is where Cartman learns he can win a bunch of money if he, I don't know, someone that wins the Special Olympics, so he tries to go out for the Special Olympics.
Yeah.
He loses every event. God. So great. And then anything with Mr. Slave and Mr. Garrison. Freaking
Jesus
Mr.
Christ.
Garrison.
I'm honestly glad Mr. Slave left Mr. Garrison. Garrison's a fucking asshole.
Mr. Twig.
Remember Big Gay Al?
Yes. I'm
that's
super.
That's the one Mr. Slave ended up with.
Did you see the one where Mr. Garrison got a sex change?
Oh god, I hate that episode.
He's like banging that guy. That's the one where the freaking mouse has his dick like stitched onto its back and the mouse keeps running around through the episode.
Yep.
Trying to catch it. Oh, God.
Remember the one with Lemmy Winks, the hamster?
Oh yeah. In that video game, South Park: The Stick of Truth, you actually visit Lemmywinks or you find him.
Yeah.
You shrink yourself down and you go up Mr. Slave's ass.
Yeah.
And I'm not even joking. You see all this stuff that he's stuck up his ass, like a whole bunch of different things. But then there's like this huge blockage of shit. And you have to find out how to get past it. Well, it turns out there's a vibrator that was stuck up there, so you have to turn on the vibrator to break loose the shit. And then as it's on, you can hear him going, oh, Jesus Christ.
That's horrible.
It is awesome.
That is wrong.
And in the game, you also go to Canada, and everything is like 8-bit graphics in Canada.
So let's play that.
It was one of the best games I've ever played, and it's actually a solid RPG.
Yeah.
Like, it's good. Oh. And Scott Malkinson has the power of diabetes. Oh. Then, Jimmy, you know, the kid with the arm race things or whatever, because his legs don't work. He's supposed to be like a bard, where he, like, plays music and sings, but he stutters. Oh. I got the digital version.
Why don't you have the physical version?
I did when it was originally on PS3, but then because I bought South Park: The Fractured Butthole, it came as a free digital. So now I have both games digital.
Damn it! Oh shit!
What'd you do now?
I got killed by a werewolf, like an actual werewolf.
Werewolf? They're wolf.
Yep.
Pizza. I miss Cloris Leachman.
Yeah, she was the best.
She was awesome on those Comedy Central roasts. Dirtiest old woman I've ever seen. Oh my god. She was awesome. And Lisa Lampanelli, she was the other female one that I loved. That big fat woman. Oh my god. She's like my favorite on the Comedy Central roasts is that one guy, can't remember his name. He's always the roast master. Or the... Oh, what the hell's his name? That's gonna drive me nuts. I have to look it up. I think his name starts with a J. Who is the roast master? Oh yeah, roast master general. Jeff Ross. Yes, that guy. I love Jeff Ross. He's such an asshole on those things, and I love it. If you've never seen Comedy Central roasts, do it. They are so awesome. My favorite one is the Bob Saget one, where they just spend.
Yeah, that one was fucking nasty.
Oh, have you seen it?
Yeah.
I love at the end when he's like, "Fuck you all, suck my $100 million Damn.
That guy's got no chill.
Well, shit, I remember watching him on America's Funniest Home Videos when I was little.
Hey, component.
God, that was cringy.
Finally, we got someone in the chat. How you doing tonight?
Hello, Jeff. Howdy do. Jeff Ross? No.
That's
One can only.
It's a what was it? 22 Jump Street reference.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, that's like the one comedy Cowboys song where it's got Jonah Hill, so it's like,
I like him in Superbad and Wolf of Wall Street.
alright, he was in that, wasn't he?
He was fucking hilarious in Wolf of Wall Street, those giant white teeth. Oh my god. Ridiculous. But, that and Superbad are like the only movies I really liked him in. He was great in Superbad.
I don't think I've seen that yet.
Unfortunately, it has Michael Cera in it. I can't stand him, but he's actually funny in that movie.
Wait, you don't like Michael Cera?
No.
Why is that?
He's just, I don't know, too timid.
Fucking nerd.
And then the kid that plays the McLovin dude, he's funny. I've only seen him in that and one other movie though. Or no, he's in the Kick-Ass movies, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about Kick-Ass. But he's in that horrible Fright Night remake. Have you ever seen Fright Night? The original
No.
Fright Night?
Any good?
Oh, that's a classic. Yes. One of the best vampire movies ever. It's a classic. Basically, from what I can remember, because it's been forever since I've seen it. This lady and her son, all of a sudden this, like, mysterious neighbor moves in, and the kid thinks something's up, and then a whole bunch of weird shit happens, and it turns out that the neighbor is a vampire, and he's trying to prove that he's a vampire and whatnot. It's a pretty good movie.
I'll have to check it out. But is it
And
really
also-
a good movie? It's the real question.
I mean, it's a classic, so, you know.
Alright. I'll take your word for it. Well, if it doesn't
it's
live up
not-
to the hype, I will be mad.
It's no Forbidden Zone, but, you know. Oh, I still haven't watched Snakes Out of Compton yet. I forgot about it. Damn it.
You know what movie I've seen recently? Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. It was okay.
I rewatched it. I love that movie.
I guess it's like, I don't love it as much as other people. It's not a bad movie, it's just like, I don't know, I wasn't really laughing as much as I was expecting to do.
Well, it's more of a love story.
Yeah. That's alright. I like romance, but I didn't really buy the romance, to be honest. Especially since, like, she just marries him after just meeting the guy. I'm like, damn. Girl's desperate.
Oh, you mean the Afro dude?
Oh no, I'm talking about like how like at the end of the movie where she surprises him by being his bride. It's like that was a bit like wish fulfillment, you know. Especially
They love each other.
yeah, but you kind of gotta know each other. It's like
Oh, fuck that.
better ending with like he decides to stay in America for a year, or maybe even for the rest of his life, and just lives with this woman.
Nah.
I will say this: Arsenio
favorite.
Hall really stole the show. He was great.
I love how they play all the different characters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's. Eddie Murphy was even the white guy in the barber shop. Like that was a good makeup job. Holy crap.
I love when he's playing that singer guy in that Black Awareness thing. He's got that huge gut. Cannot take my dignity. I love how they keep promoting that hairspray.
Yeah.
Like Soul or whatever. And he's like singing like. I love the barbershop guys.
Yeah. Like Eddie Murphy was actually the white guy in that. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I was like, that was a damn good makeup job.
Arsenio Hall's the preacher guy.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Arsenio Hall's really funny. I'm really surprised he's still not famous. Like, I mean, he was famous back then, don't get me wrong. It's just like, what, nowadays, he's kind of seen as a washed-up has-been. Which is a real shame. Guy's funny as hell.
The second one just came out today on Amazon Prime. I'm gonna watch it sometime this weekend.
I heard it was okay, but
I don't know though, because the first one's rated R, the second one's PG-13, so it's like, like they're not gonna be able to do as much. My favorite part in the original though is when he wakes up after his first night in New York. He's good morning, and they're like, fuck you. He's like, yes, fuck you too.
that was pretty funny. The funniest
Complete
joke
culture shock.
from that movie to me was like, was like, where will we find a queen? In Queens. I'm like, okay.
I love their landlord.
Yeah. Landlord is a real scumbag. He's great.
I can't wait to see what Wesley Snipes does in the second one. I guess he's in the second one.
Oh, right.
I like Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes pretty cool.
He'll always be my Blade.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the Blade movies, but he nailed the role. I'm not really a fan of the comic book character either, so I think my mileage kind of varies with it. The original was kind of dumb. I did like the second one though.
Really? Come on.
Second
Come
one
on.
had freaking, it's like Wesley Snipes and Norman Reedus. It's not to like.
It's basically Aliens, but with vampires.
I know.
It's the same movie.
Aliens is one of my favorite movies, dude. I'm a basic bitch.
I love the original Alien. I didn't really like the second one.
always surprised by that. That like second was like said to be the best. I mean, I can understand preferring the first one.
I liked the first one because it was more of like a horror.
Oh,
the second
yeah.
one was just kind of like a 80s action film. Plus, I didn't buy all the freaking total badass. Come on, they're all idiots.
Maybe that's the
Except
point, you know. It's trying to remove the facade, you know. I like
do
the
like
sergeant.
the one guy though.
And I especially like Vasquez. Hey Vasquez, you ever been mistaken for a man? And she's like, no, have you? And then they're just high-fiving each other. That's fucking hilarious.
I like that one guy though. I can't remember his name. He's in a ton of the 80s movies. He's in Terminator, he's in Aliens, he's in True Lies. Well, actually that's a 90s movie. He's in Predator 2. I can't fucking remember his name. He died a few years ago from a heart operation. Now I gotta look that up. He's also in Titanic. I can remember what the hell is
that, man. The highest grossing.
You've never
movie.
seen Titanic?
No, I've just seen the parodies. Like, hold me up. And you know, everybody knows that one parody that everyone does.
Titanic is actually a really good movie.
Alright. I've always been intimidated by it because like it's a long ass movie. It's like, so I just gotta make time for it, you know.
Bill Paxton. That's who I was thinking of.
Now that sounds familiar.
I love Bill Paxton. He's in Aliens. He's the guy who's like, it's game over, man. Game over.
Oh yeah, the one who was making fun of Vasquez. He got what was coming.
You need to see Titanic.
Yeah, I do. A movie so big, it was on 2 VHS tapes.
Now I got it on Blu-ray. I've never even watched it on Blu-ray though.
I need to build my Blu-ray collection. Like, all I got is like Wonder Woman and Forbidden Zone. Oh, and
What
the Lord
did
of the
you
Rings
just say?
extended trilogy.
Ooh, I got a... Hold on a second. I actually have Titanic on DVD.
Nice.
Well, it's the Blu-ray DVD set. I could send you the DVD if you want.
Nah, I'm gonna buy it
It's
myself.
on 2 discs
you know?
though.
It's alright, you don't have to send me any more movies. You've been generous enough as it is, dude.
What about... hold on. Not that one. Street Fighter the movie. No, I'm just kidding.
I actually own that on DVD. I got it at a bargain bin. And it was a bargain. I like that movie, to be honest. It's dumb as hell, but it's fucking entertaining.
I have the Extreme Edition Blu-ray.
For you, for me, it was just Tuesday.
Raul Julia made that entire fucking film.
Yeah, his back must have been hurting from carrying that entire movie.
Actually, he was dying from stomach cancer through
Yeah.
that whole movie. The reason why he did that movie was he did it for his kids, because his kids love Street Fighter.
Yeah. That's a great gift to leave behind for your kids, man. That really
And
was a
also-
legendary performance, you know.
He had a glass eye, too. I never knew about that until I read something about when he was on the Addams Family. Like, his eye fell out.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sorry.
like, holy shit!
Wait, was he the original, Mr. Adams, or was he in the movie?
It's in the 90s movies.
Okay.
He was Gomez.
I did not know that.
The ones with Christopher Lloyd as Uncle Fester.
Yeah. I like those movies. More than the
I
show,
love
actually.
those. I tried watching the new animated movie and I hated it. I was like, oh, this is not the Addams Family.
I gave it like 20 minutes. I got bored. Try to modernize it with like smartphone culture. It just didn't do it for me.
It's just another fucking Pixar type film or whatever. It's
yeah, and did we really need like Wednesday Addams to be like the, you know, leading this whole be your true self despite what your family wants kind of fucking message? I hate that shit. We've seen that shit a million times. We don't need this shit again.
Well, prepare to be disappointed with tons of other films coming out. We went and seen the new Wrong Turn remake last weekend. Let's just say I hated all of the characters, which actually isn't a bad thing in a horror film.
Yeah.
But like they were just so fucking annoying because of just shit, you know, the way shit is nowadays, whatever. But I was so happy when they finally started getting picked off. And then it turns into this whole like backwoods cult thing, and there's like cannibalism, and I'm like, oh, this is nice. This took a nice turn.
Yeah.
Finally something interesting. But like most of the kills in the movie are like done off camera, which I freaking hate because it's just lazy.
Yeah, that really is.
It's like if you're gonna make a rated R horror film, I want to see that shit, you know, like camera stuff. That's just dumb. Like, come on. I am excited for the new Halloween movie though, if that ever decides to come out.
Still didn't see the new one.
Oh, it's great. For a sequel that came out 40 years after the original, it's perfect.
What do you think of Halloween 2?
The original or the Rob Zombie remake?
No, I'm talking about, yeah, the original Halloween 2.
I barely remember it.
Ah.
I saw it once, a long time ago. I've seen the Rob Zombie remake one though, quite a few times. I love that one. But I like Rob Zombie films, except for Lords of Salem.
I like his music. I haven't really seen his movies.
I like his movies better than his music. Like The Devil's Rejects, House of a Thousand Corpses, the Halloween movies that he did. I like those a lot. I was hoping that, you ever heard of that movie, The Witch?
No, I've not seen that.
You ever heard of it, though?
No. I did hear of Blair Witch Project, but...
Oh, God, that movie's terrible.
It's just an hour and a half, a bunch of kids walking in the woods, and you don't know what the fuck happens to them in the end. I want my money back.
Well, Brian Griffin from Family Guy explained it the best when he's talking about to that deaf guy that he brought to, or the blind guy that he brought to the theater. He's like, they're walking around the woods. They're in a house. Movie's over. A lot of people are pissed. that's exactly what the movie is. But The Witch is the Brian Egerton or whatever his name is. It was his first movie, and basically it's like it takes place back in like the Salem witch trial type days, whatever. And this family, they like get ostracized because apparently they're a little too religious, which makes me laugh because it's like, so they end up going out into the woods to build their own house and everything. Well, then weird stuff starts happening, and I don't know, you just have to see it. But he also went on to make The Lighthouse, which to me is one of the funniest movies ever made. But he was supposed to do a remake of Nosferatu, which would have been amazing because he's a great horror movie director. But I don't know if that's ever gonna happen or not. But I would love to see that. If he can do to Nosferatu what he did with The Witch, oh my god. Because The Witch legitimately creeped me the hell out. Like, that movie, just like, wow. Because I've been watching horror films since I was like 4 years old. So I don't get scared by anything. But that movie made me go, okay, I'm creeped out to turn the lights on. But, I don't know. And no, I have not watched Metropolis yet since I got it.
Yeah. Apparently, like, Radio Gaga was supposed to take inspiration from that movie. Kind of like how, Smashing Pumpkins takes inspiration from, with their Tonight video from A Trip to the Moon.
I tried to find that on Blu-ray, and it either doesn't exist or it's super expensive on DVD.
Trip to the Moon.
It's just a 14-minute freaking movie.
Just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, it was on Netflix a long time ago, and I watched it on there, and I loved it.
Yeah, it's my favorite silent movie that's of that type.
Like, it's amazing how they did all that shit back then.
Yeah, it's kind of inspirational to me. Just how they can use cheap things and just like make some sort of like they can make a scene out of this. And it's basically how all these actual gymnasts playing as like the aliens. It's so cool. The cardboard cutouts
back then they didn't.
And everything.
Back then they didn't have CGI and all the other stuff.
I know.
They had to build everything.
I feel like that's more meaningful to like people make YouTube videos who don't actually have any CG either, so it's like...
That's why I liked Metropolis so much of what I saw of it. I never finished it, but I watched like probably about 45 minutes of it, and I loved it. Just all the machinery moving around and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, this is impressive.
Yeah, well, you almost didn't get the original version because it was cut down, and that was the official version for a long ass time. But people wanted it restored, and so they worked their ass off to restore it to 95% of it.
Yeah, because the one I got says it's 25 minutes added to it. Then I got Nosferatu also, which I love that movie. That's still the only vampire movie that's ever creeped me out.
Yeah, I don't really like the Bela Lugosi Dracula movie, to be honest. And the one with, like, Christopher Lee was pretty alright.
I've never seen the Bela Lugosi one. I own it, but I've never watched it. I have all the old school monster movies. My favorite's The Wolfman.
Ah, that is a good one.
My favorite vampire movie, though, is probably Francis Ford Coppola's version of Bram Stoker's Dracula, the one with Gary Oldman.
Yes, I beat the undead giant on stream. Fuck.
What hand did you use?
The left one.
Oh, that's my Switch hand.
Jeez. Oh, you are so deviant. And you'd be like, no shit, Sherlock. And then you put on your sunglasses and drive away in your convertible.
Giggity.
Giggity. I don't know, you always strike me as the kind of guy who drives a convertible.
I had a convertible once. It was my first car, but then I totaled it.
How did that happen?
I was taking a girl home that I was dating, and it was thunderstorming out, and then when I was driving back, the same exact way, mind you, not even 15 minutes after, you know, taking her home, and right when I get to the top of the hill, there's a tree laying in the middle of the road, and I'm going probably 40 miles an hour. I slam on the brakes, skidded about 20, I hit the tree with the front of the car, and it fucking totaled the car, and I got all fucked up, and I didn't even care about me, though. I was pissed. Like, I got out of the car, fucking started kicking the tree, everything, and then the next day I felt everything.
Oof.
My adrenaline was so up, though, I didn't give a shit. I was pissed, because I had to limp that car home, because I didn't have my cell phone on me.
Ooh.
So I either limp this thing home, or I do nothing. So I limped it home.
Well, shit, dude.
I think the skid marks are still there, too.
Fuck.
I mean, on the road, too, not just my underwear, but, you know.
Jesus.
Yeah, my back was all, like, fucked up from it and everything. I went and seen her the next day. She tried, like, rubbing my shoulders, and I could barely fucking move.
Giggity.
Here.
Your bro, like, no, keep trying, keep trying.
Lower, lower.
Oh no, that's not where I was going with that.
Austin Powers. How does that feel, baby? Look at Austin Powers.
Oh man.
It was a black Pontiac Sunbird convertible.
Nice.
It's funny because a friend of mine and we got bored one night and we were gonna go drive around a city, which you wouldn't know the city because you don't live around here, but we took our guitars and our amps and we walked into well, you don't know that either. It's a Meijer. It's kind of like a Walmart, but it's like Michigan, and it's like open 4 hours a day.
Oh, so it's kind of like a price chopper.
We took our guitars and amps into the store and we plugged them in and we started playing, and then we got kicked out.
Jesus.
We were driving around the city with the top down, and I was driving and he was playing, and we were like driving around just playing music to people at like traffic lights.
You play Valorant? No, I don't.
What is Valorant?
I think it might be one of those new video games out there.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, me neither. Sounds like something like it sounds like one of those cult following types of games.
Like Superman 64?
Yes. The one and only.
Giggity. Well, I think my arm is finally better now.
Nice, dude. Now you can
Knock
use
on
it
wood.
again. If you can use it,
Yeah.
all that means. That means more video games. What? What did you think I meant?
What you doing, Homer? Oh, you're laying on my devil's blanket. Yeah.
He's planning on the
Yeah.
next invasion.
Homer, you're gonna wear your little devil's bandana tomorrow, aren't you? Yeah. You're gonna look sexy for the hockey game tomorrow. Yes, you are. And they're gonna win, right, Homer? Yeah. Because if they don't, Daddy's gonna be pissed. Just like he was the last game he watched, where he shut it off halfway through the last period. Did you see the picture of him where he's wearing the bandana, though?
No, I did not.
He looks fucking awesome. I'll send it to your Facebook Messenger.
Alright.
Let's see. Oh, there it is.
Funny cat.
Alright, I just sent it.
Alright. I can't really pause this, I'll have to check it out later, but... Oh boy. I'm opening the gate.
Oh, and then I'm sending you another picture, and you better fucking laugh.
Alright.
Cause I laughed for about after seeing it.
Fuck!
Good boy, Homer. Who's a sexy boy? Who's a sexy boy? Are you gonna lay on that now? Bored with your little bed that I made you? Now you wanna lay right behind me? He's just looking at me like...
Don't take it personally. Cats don't really know how to respond to love and affection, other than purring, which is them communicating to the mothership that the invasion plans are going well. I don't know how to tell you this, but the cats will invade this earth. They will take it over. Forever. Forever.
You! You're not from around here, are you? What, an outsider who's come to join the hunt?
They'll force us all to play Bubsy 3D.
What, you think I'm a beast? I think you're a beast. And step away from my castle. What, you think this? Well, I've certainly done. So it can't have nothing to do with your beast.
So do you work all weekend?
Pretty much. Like a coworker is like, because he quit work, the rest of us are going to pretty much pay for it. That's alright, I could use the overtime. My last paycheck, I made almost $1,000. Like, I'm just $5 shy of $1,000 after taxes.
What corner are you standing on?
I'm sorry, what?
What corner are you standing on?
Oh, God. I just got that. I'm like,
Giggity.
Oh, maybe I'll see.
giggity.
What? I heard you told that. Well, she's just down fortune. No, why? Well,
I also got in the mail today the AC/DC Bonfire collection.
Oh, yeah, with the B-sides and rarities. Nice, dude.
Well, I mean, one of them, well, no. I mean, there's the Live at Atlantic Studios, which is a live rarity. There's the Volts, which is the studio rarity. There's the Let There Be Rock movie soundtrack, which is just the Live in Paris thing, and then there's the Back in Black album.
Nice. Was
And it
that
comes with a book.
Brian Johnson's debut album?
Yeah. That was the album that pretty much made AC/DC worldwide. And actually, none of that album was written by Bon Scott. It was all Brian Johnson, pretty much.
Oh, wow.
And Angus Malcolm. They didn't use anything of Bon's. They gave that all to his mother when he died.
Alright.
They were actually gonna quit, but then Bon's mom said, you know, keep going, because that's what he would have wanted.
That's nice of her.
And I guess up until she passed away, she went to every one of their shows whenever they'd come around. Ooh, there it is, Coming to America, the second one. I'm glad to see James Earl Jones is in it.
Yeah. I did love the casting, you know, especially playing as the king. I was convinced he was the king, you know. He didn't just say he was the king, you know. He had a very commanding presence.
I always call Coming to America the good Black Panther movie.
Oh, God. No comment.
What?
Oh, jeez.
You know my general hate for that one.
Yeah, I kind of like that movie, but it's not perfect.
I actually I like the character. I just don't like the movie.
Yeah. That's like I think the third act kind of squandered its potential. I was really liking what the direction they were going until, like, they kind of rushed Killmonger in and just like, I feel like they should probably wait for like you know, another movie to like introduce Killmonger.
I just hated for like such a serious type story, they added a lot of stupid, unnecessary humor into it.
Yeah.
That just
Like, what are
it's
those?
terrible.
Like,
Oh my god.
For fuck's sake, do you not respect the audience and their intelligence?
And then the other guys are like, no, I'm just kidding, we're vegetarians. It's like, no, you're fucking not. You're like 200 something pounds of pure muscle. Come
Well,
on.
it's possible. I mean, I've seen some vegans who work out.
And I don't know, like, the CGI was awful. I didn't like how he had the purple on his suit. Like,
Yeah, the original
like
suit was so much better.
yes, exactly. Like, Civil War was a much better Black Panther movie than the Black Panther movie was,
Dude,
I thought.
agreed. I mean, for one thing, why did you kill off T'Chaka in Civil War and not Black Panther's debut movie? You know, it's like, that's the most interesting thing about his origin, you know? It's the Black Panther kind of felt more like a sequel to an experience than it's, you know, the actual first movie featuring Black Panther, you know?
I hated how they freaking just, like, the only villain I really cared about in the movie that was any interest to me was Claw. Like, I loved Claw,
Yeah.
but then they kill him off, and then I don't like Killmonger because he's just, I don't know, like, he's just a whiny bitch. It's like, come on. I don't know. I just did not like the movie at all.
Yeah, many people did it. Oh, fuck! I'm getting shot at.
Oh my god. I'm looking through the Amazon things, and in big yellow letters it says the big sick, but at first I read it as the big dick. I was like, what?
Porn parody of the big sick.
Well,
By the way, it wasn't until that last stream where I found out porn parodies are a thing. Like,
You didn't
would
know
think
that?
there't be some fucking law against that, but no, not at all. It falls under fair
thank you
use.
for thank you for being a friend.
Holy shit, man. That's all I
Porn
got.
parodies have been around since the 70s. I know, because my dad had a lot of them.
Did you secretly watch them and then get your ass beat later?
No, I just secretly watched them. I've probably been watching porn since I was like 6 years old.
Jesus. I'm like 20-something and I'm still really watching that much.
I'm not lying.
Oh, this is a safe road. Next up, if you find any sane survivors, there's nothing.
I mean, he didn't hide them very well. So, I've seen so much. Oh, Dread is on here? Oh, fuck yeah, I love Dread.
Yeah, wasn't a fan of the
Oh.
original. I like the new one.
What?
The
But
first
the
one,
original's good too.
the original was so dumb.
Well, yeah, it's like a freaking 80s action flick. They're all dumb like that. That's what makes them fun. That's what makes them fun. You ever seen Demolition Man?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite action movies.
Oh yeah, same kind of premise. I mean, it's an 80s action type film. Set in the early 90s, but still.
Yeah. Demolition Man holds up a lot better than I remember.
Another good Wesley Snipes movie. Oh, Euro Trip. Oh, but it's not the unrated version. Damn it. I love Euro Trip, but I only like the unrated version.
Giggity.
Oh, Without a Paddle? I fucking love that movie. Oh, no, it's the second one. Damn it. Ooh, Shanghai Noon. That's a great movie. You ever
Not the
seen
one with
Shanghai Noon?
Jackie Chan, or, I think it was something else.
Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson, or it's in the Old West.
Yeah. I heard good things about
freaking-
it.
I love that movie. I've seen it so many times. I'm trying to find like weird movies, like
Snake
another
Outta Compton.
Forbidden Zone. I've watched that trailer like 4 times.
Yeah.
I
Why
need
does
to
that not
watch that.
surprise me?
Welcome.
I was telling my coworkers about it, and they're like, "Don't you mean Straight Outta Compton? No, it's Snake Outta Compton." It's like, there's
No,
no
this is-
fucking way it's real. And then I show them the trailer. It's like, oh my god, what kind of shit do you watch on your free time? And they're laughing their asses off.
It's called quality cinema.
Yeah,
You uncultured swine.
I tell them I'm on a never-ending hunt for true cinema.
I need to find another weird movie like
Welcome.
Forbidden Zone
Very
to just like become obsessed with,
Yeah,
like Forbidden Zone.
Verboten Zone, the German porn parody version.
Giggity.
Giggity.
I mean, Forbidden Zone could work both ways. Porn parody and regular movie.
It's kind of soft porn.
Farewell, good hunter.
I mean, all you really
I
see
love
is boobs.
I love when she's like singing that song Witch's Egg. And
Yeah.
then those guys are randomly shaking their naked asses like, what the fuck? It's like freaking zooming in. Like, what the fuck?
Well, my coworkers has seen it, believe it or not. I'm like, yes. He's like, it's fucking weird.
A true believer.
He's like, Danny Elfman's, I don't know what he's smoking. I'm like, yeah, it's like, when I grew up with, you know, Danny Elfman, knowing him as a composer of all my favorite movies. I had no idea there was this other side to him, the Oingo Boingo career. I'm kind of glad I found it out, you know, it's like you can't look at him the same way again, and I'm glad he's embracing that goofy legacy, you know. I have a lot of respect for people who don't take themselves too seriously and let the work speak for itself, you know. If there's one thing Danny Elfman is, he's not pretentious at all, despite being one of the best composers out there, and has every right to be pretentious, but he's not.
Did you watch that video I sent you about the Richard Elfman thing talking about Forbidden Zone?
Yeah, how he like almost lost his house. Oh, he did lose his house because all the shit he had to do. I really hope Forbidden Zone 2 gets made.
I doubt it'll ever get made, but
He's saying it's a work in progress, but it's like I need to see more than just concept art. And it seems very ambitious, almost too ambitious.
it's like that new Spawn movie that Todd McFarlane's been talking about for the last 20 fucking years. It's like, I don't, just freaking do it already.
Make it already. Either put up or shut up.
Like, I love Spawn, but like, I've been waiting 20 years for this movie and it's still no new news on it? Come on. I mean, I love the original movie. I remember seeing that in the theater. That was like the first rated R movie I ever saw in the theater.
Oh, wow.
Freaking 1997. I was like 8 or 9 years old. I have the movie, I have the the HBO animated series. I have some of the comic books. I used to have one of the action figures, but that's gone.
Let me.
Be honest, it's up your butt.
Probably.
Farewell.
That's what I call the Forbidden Zone.
Oh! Got him.
G is good. Along with the Golden Girls porn parody. Sophia, no!
Oh my god.
Never think of them the same again.
Her fucking face of that one image you sent me, I'm like... Picture it, Sicily, 1912. A young, beautiful girl. And I don't know, I can't do fucking Sophia's boring-ass stories.
Well, according to that picture, they're not that boring.
You know what's another weird movie? Gay N-words from outer space.
Oh, I love that movie. I have it saved in my YouTube favorites.
I can't believe it's like people were like next time someone's like, is there any good free YouTube movies out there? I'm just gonna link that to them.
Oh hell yeah. I have laughed that hard before, but rarely have I ever laughed as hard as that movie.
Female creatures. That's the one quote I just keep saying.
the title, just like, oh my god, I have to watch this movie.
My friend Rod showed it to me. I'm like, oh my god. I can't believe a movie like that exists. Who funded it? Like, fuck.
Whoever did needs to make a sequel, because that is the most important film of this generation, and it needs another one. I mean, titles like that don't just come along every day. Oh my god.
What were they smoking?
Because on my YouTube, I have like folders for everything, and I have movies that I've saved on there, and yeah, that's in one of them, or that's one of them saved in it.
Female creatures.
Along with my favorite Aladdin movie, Aladdin and the Magical Lamp, which is like the 1970s, I think, either Korean or Japanese animated film. It's fucking weird, and I love it. I remember watching it when I was just a little kid, and my dad taped it for me because we rented it because it said Aladdin. And like, I've always loved that one, even over the Disney one.
I'll have to check it out sometime.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Are you looking at porn again?
What the hell? I'm trying to find a weird movie. Okay, these aren't weird enough. What the hell? I'm on the only free on Tubi. I know I can find weird shit in that. That's where I found the Forbidden Zone.
Yeah. Female creatures.
What are those? God, I hated that movie. I really want to watch Sharknado. I've never seen that. I've always heard about how terrible it is.
Yeah, but it's kind of marketed to people who love bad movies.
Yeah, I know, it's made that way on purpose. Saturn 3. Wow, yep, I'm in the movies that no one's ever heard of section.
Oh boy.
Mac and Me. I've heard of Mac and Me.
Oh dude, this looks like E.T. ripoff.
Yes, it's like E.T.'s Down syndrome brother.
Oh god.
Oh, I've heard of this movie. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. I remember this movie. Cherry 2000. Oh boy. That sounds like a porn parody. Hell Comes to Frogtown.
The fuck? Now that's a movie that sounds like it's something.
In a post-apocalyptic world dominated by mutant humanoid frogs, the survival of the human race falls on women finding the new remaining fertile men. Okay, I'll put that in the maybe pile. Oh, The Last Unicorn, I love that movie.
I still need to see that. I heard it was pretty good.
It's in the classic section on Tubi. I've seen that movie so many times. I've watched it practically all my life. I got the Blu-ray too. I love that movie.
You know what movie I loved when I was a kid? Never-Ending Story. You ever seen that?
I've still never seen it. I own it,
It's
but I've never
interesting.
watched it.
Yeah, it's worth at least giving it a shot.
I have so many fucking movies.
Eh, yeah,
What
don't
the
bother
hell?
with the second or third one. They'll suck ass.
No one believes the boy who says he saw a spaceship landing near his home except the alien vampires who plan to feed on his parents and neighbors. What the?
That's a
Samurai
keeper.
Cop? I've heard of Samurai Cop. That's supposed to be one of the worst movies ever made.
Sounds like my kind of movie.
You know that movie, The Room?
Yeah.
I own that movie.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Oh, hi, Mark.
How's your sex life?
Anything from my princess. Ha ha ha. Everyone should see that movie at least
It's
once.
so good. It's a
Just to
masterpiece.
appreciate how good they have it.
That movie
Oh,
changed
God.
my life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's that?
Now I always actively look out for the Lisas in my life.
I love the end when he kills himself and it
Yeah.
looks so fake.
Yeah.
When they're playing freaking catch with the football.
Yeah.
Cheep, 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 cheep.
Stop it.
That fucking creepy ass kid who's like obviously played by a 20-year-old, but he's supposed to be like a little kid.
Yeah.
And he always wants to be in the room with them when they're like trying to have sex.
And he's doing drugs and shit.
Yes! Oh, I need to watch that again. And the sex scenes, oh my god. They're just close-ups of his ass. And they're like 10-minute long sex scenes.
Yeah.
It's just... They're just close-up shots of his ass. For like 10 fucking minutes.
Fucking hell.
You ever see the movie The Disaster Artist?
Yes.
Which is like a... I love that movie. I love when they're talking about that. Why is it focused on his ass?
Yep. Why isn't it?
Oh my... I'm so happy I own that movie, because I always tell people that I own that movie.
Yep. It's the ultimate bragging right. You're like, it is true cinema.
It's something. And the music in that movie, oh my god. It is the most horrible music. God. Oh, I think I've seen this movie. 2001 Maniacs. Friends on a road trip think they've found the perfect place to party, but locals have a sick tradition that puts them in mortal danger. It's got Robert Englund. Yep, I have seen that one. It's one of those horrible, like, cheesy horror / softcore porn type movies.
Nice. Giggity.
A lot of hot chicks in it, but
Ooh.
the movie's terrible.
Yeah, but there's hot chicks. Hey, hey. Score. We're gonna score.
Come on, there's got to be weirder movies than this. Oh, I've heard of Cannibal Furrow or Cannibal, whatever, Cannibal Holocaust. Real exposure. John Carradine, that's the guy that asphyxiated himself, isn't it?
That sounds familiar. Might be. I don't know.
The Velvet Vampire? What? Okay, that's definitely gotta be a porno. What the f-
Sounds like a certain type of one too.
Yeah.
Sounds like the kind of
Definitely
ones I would
not
watch.
the Golden Girls. Oh no, you didn't. A young man armed with a magical bow and arrows embarks on a mystical journey through a mystical land to rid of evil and joins forces with an... Okay, that sounds... Come on, I need to... Oh, here we go. The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Ooh.
3 drag queen showgirls, a 4-week engagement in Australia was the dream of a lifetime. Getting there intact may be a huge drag.
Drag. I see what they did there. They think they're so clever.
God. That's Hugo. Okay, I love Hugo Weaving, but I can't see him in drag. That's weird.
Ooh, I gotta see this.
It's on Cult Classic section in Tubi.
Alright.
Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
I hope it doesn't suck. Seriously, Hugo Weaving,
sure.
I have so much respect for. Last thing I want him to
Well,
be in is a horrible movie. God, can you just imagine that? His reputation would be in ruins.
did you know David Bowie was supposed to be Elrond before Hugo Weaving?
Yeah. Did he turn it down, or did it just not work out?
I don't know, I don't remember. I just remember hearing about it.
I gotta imagine. Alright, but we need a song number. I'm sorry, David. Only, the hobbits get one. Oh, fuck you, then.
No, he'd probably just want to wear like really tight spandex and then have this ginormous bulge. And they didn't want to put that in the movie. The Bowie bulge.
Yeah. Who was Lady Galadriel? Was that Tilda Swinton?
Who?
Like, Lady Galadriel, you know, it's just like the, that elf woman that they meet in the first movie.
I don't remember.
Might have been Tilda Swinton.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
No.
Oh, the original Night of the Living Dead. Oh, that's a classic.
Galadriel. Actress. Oh, I was wrong. It was Kate Blanchett. She played as Hela in Thor Ragnarok.
She was the only good thing in that movie.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Very well.
I said she was the only good thing in that movie as far as I'm concerned.
She nailed the role.
I liked her. The rest of the movie just gave me brain damage. Speaking of that, there's a movie called Brain Damage. Holy shit, how did I...
The lunatic is on the grass.
The Art of Trash.
I'm the trash man.
Violent Cop. Oh, it's one of those, like, I like Japanese movies and stuff, but I hate when they're, like, oh, I hate having to read subtitles through the whole thing.
I only do that for anime. I don't have the patience for anything else. Although, there's some French movies that are worth seeing. La Clarisse was really good.
Ooh, a John Waters movie. But it's not Pink Flamingos, damn it. You need to see Pink Flamingo.
Yeah, I do. We should stream it.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Ba 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 ooh ma 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 ba ooh ma ma ma.
Wait, Surfing Bird was in that?
Yeah, that's.
Alright then, why didn't you say so?
Oh, it's in the movie, all right. It's in a certain scene.
I heard there's a lot of fucked up shit in that movie.
Oh god, there's a lot of fucked up shit in that movie, including a blowjob, like an actual blowjob. It's fucked
I'm looking
up.
forward to seeing that then. Hey, don't judge me. Okay, you can judge me, but don't judge me. Ah, there she is.
Reflecting skin. Set in the 1950s Idaho, an 8-year-old boy from a troubled home becomes convinced the neighborhood widow is a secret vampire murdering his friends. That actually sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, dear.
I'm trying to watch like
You weren't lying.
early 90s weird movies.
Thank you. I'm in your debt. I'd like to
The
tender
Dead
my thumbs,
End
but I
Drive-In.
haven't much to offer. All I can give, but would you even take a horse?
Oh, this sounds interesting. Welcome to the distant future where a drive-in theater has turned into a high-security prison. A couple attempt to escape from this pop culture hell. Ooh, I might watch that. That's kind of weird sounding. There's a lot of Elvira stuff on here. Holy crap.
Careful, it's not for the faint of heart.
She has ginormous boobies.
You men want one thing, it's fucking disgusting.
Titties. Starstruck. My god, there's like 20 Elvira movies on here.
Elvira. Fucking hate that song.
Color me blood red. A crackpot painter goes on a killing spree, using the blood of his victims to create the crimson color for his macabre masterpieces. Okay. Oh, David Cronenberg.
Ooh, I like his stuff. It's fucked up.
The unsuspecting residents of an apartment building are in danger of being wiped out after a twisted medical experiment goes awry. Huh.
Hey, remember like that Rick and Morty episode where Rick turns everyone into a Cronenberg monster and then they have to escape that reality? That episode fucked me up.
What season was it?
Season 1, episode 6, 7? It was called Love Potion 9.
It's been a while. I don't remember it.
It's one of the best episodes on the series. It's before it went downhill.
I've seen seasons 1 through 3. I never watched the 4th one.
Oh, the 4th one is alright, I guess. I mean, it's 6 of the episodes are pretty good, but there's like 4 of them I have mixed feelings on.
Yeah. This is real.
Like, there's one where it's
F
like
is
that was like a clip show of clips that don't really exist, and it's supposed to be like Murder on the Orient Express, but the episode ultimately ends with a revelation that pretty much means it meant nothing, other than as a fuck you to the audience and fan theories, you know. I'm starting to lose my respect for Dan Harmon as a showrunner. Because while fan theories are rather annoying, this is season 4, episode 6 just seems so fucking spiteful.
What pisses me off, that F is for Family show. Seasons 1 and 2 were excellent.
Yeah.
Season 3 just took a giant shit, but then at least season 4 was actually good.
Yeah, season 4 was amazing. Holy crap, did it jump in quality.
Season 3, I don't know. I wanted a bigger payoff. And then, like, I don't know. It just bored the shit out of me. Like, I didn't laugh much at all in season 3, and it's just, I don't know, boring.
No, it just felt like set up for something that just ultimately did not happen, really. The only thing I remotely liked was, that kid who, like, when he went to that once discipline school, I think it was summer school, and just, like, met, like, that group of friends was hilarious, but that's about it.
I did like the little girl. The one who's
She was
the
funny
kids'
at
bullies.
first, but I felt like too much time was devoted to, like, that kid's, like, romantic subplot.
Yeah, like, she was, I don't know, like, some of the stuff she said was hilarious, but then it's like, okay.
Yeah, she's good. Season 4 had the right idea, using her as comic relief, you know, as a psycho, you know, that was kind of funny.
Oh my god.
What?
Mystery Science's Theater spoof of the popular Vanilla Ice flick pokes fun at romance between a straight-A student and a misfit motorcycle rider.
Oh.
There's a Vanilla Ice movie?
Yeah, it's called Cool as Ice, and it's fucking dumb. You'll love it.
Ooh. Puppet Monster Massacre? What? A group of teens spend the night in an old mansion on the fringe of town, unaware that a monster in the basement hungers to make them his next meal, but it's a fucking hand puppet.
The fuck?
Oh my god. Well, that's something. I love Tubi.
I need to
So
install
much-
it, but I don't have a membership.
Do you need a membership? I can't remember. I
You
know
do
it's
if you
free.
want. I try to watch Forbidden Zone on there, but to no avail.
Oh,
Oh, it's
I know
pissed.
it's free. All you gotta do is put your email on there.
Yeah. Those bastards aren't getting my mail.
We just got that Peacock TV too, cause that's free. Unless you want to pay $4.99 a month for premium, which I actually would because it has 2.5 Men, and I fucking miss that show.
2.5 Men, more like. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good show. Well, you know, at least the first 3 or 4 seasons.
I stopped watching it when they got Ashton Kutcher. It's like, no.
Oh, I stopped watching it long before then. Comedy really started to suffer.
Oh, Afro Samurai. I love Afro Samurai. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, they got the Street Fighter animated film. Oh, Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, that was a good movie.
I still need to finish that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Tank Girl, that's a great movie.
That is weird as hell, but it's got Lori Petty, so what more can you ask for?
She's so hot in that movie. Oh, the things I would do.
Oh god.
Ooh, anything with Gary Busey is watchable. I love Gary Busey. Have you ever seen The Ginger Dead Man?
No, any good?
Oh my god. It is... Okay, picture this. It's a horror film about an evil gingerbread man that kills people, you know, kind of like Chucky.
Yeah.
But it's a horrible hand puppet, and the voice is Gary Busey.
Jesus. Sounds like
It
my
is
kind
amazing.
of movie.
It's fucking amazing because it's just, oh my god. I laughed so hard. Just because it's ridiculous. I'm a huge Gary Busey fan, though.
I'm not familiar with his work.
Have you ever seen Lethal Weapon?
Yes.
He's in the original Lethal Weapon. He's the blonde-haired guy.
Oh, fuck.
He's in the movie Black Sheep with Chris Farley and David Spade.
Oh,
He's the crazy military guy.
okay.
He's in Silver Bullet. He plays the uncle.
So, did you ever beat the boss? You come to this. Yeah, I beat the Bloodstarved Beast off screen. I used a lot of punching cocktails and fire paper.
That's not the only
End the
cocktail.
stream off here. I beat the undead giant in that labyrinth, so I think
Oh,
we've
yeah.
accomplished quite a bit. In the best PS4 game of all time. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all on my new revamped Discord server. Like, yeah, I revamped it recently, and I'm spending a lot more time there in the voice chat. You know, like streaming privately to server members and shit like that. So, until next time, why don't you go to the left side of the gate? There's NPCs. Oh shit, I should. Oh yeah, I already interacted with one of them and brought her to the like Odin's chapel. So, see y'all later.
Giggity.